with the Nebraska Sportscaster of the Year, Kevin Suits.
Good evening from Haymarket Park, where Nebraska and Illinois begin a three-game series tonight here at Hawks Field. What a great night for baseball. And this is a huge series in terms of the conference race. Both teams are tied for second place with identical 14-5 records. Each team both looking to get into the NCAA tournament as well. Now for the Huskers, these will be their final home games of the regular season. And for the seniors, the last time they play here at Hawks Field. There are 7 seniors on this year's team, and what an adventurous career these guys have had. 4 are holdovers from the Mike Anderson days. They experienced a coaching change, a conference change, and the school's first 4-year stretch of no NCAA tournament appearances since the mid-90s.
You know, we've been through it all. We've been through Big 12, getting embarrassed, playing for Coach Anderson, him leaving, Coach Ursad coming in, just the ups and downs of that. I think we've learned more than anything. We've learned how to win. And when I got here, I don't know if I knew how to be on a good team.
Can't get much worse than it had been a couple of years ago, and it is what it is. But now, like you said, we've learned from that, and I think that we're starting to win some of those games that in years past we weren't winning.
These seniors have combined to play in over 500 games at Nebraska. They've had winning seasons. They've been under 500. They've been at 500. Hopefully this year they can get back into the big dance. Nebraska, Illinois tonight. First pitch is 6:35. The game will not be televised. We'll have highlights and post-game reaction coming up tonight on 10-11. Over in Omaha, it's day 2 of the high school state soccer championships. 3 Lincoln teams in action today, including Lincoln Southwest. The Silverhawks in their quarterfinal game taking on Millard North. We picked the action up in the first half. Southwest on the free kick. Justin Wiley to Max Hubler, who heads it in. Southwest in front 1-0. Then in the second half, it's A.J. Wiley. Sneaks behind the defense, and Wiley buries it. That would put the Silverhawks in front 3-0. Then later it's Hubler, the distributor this time. Hubler to A.J. Wiley, his second goal of the game, and Lincoln Southwest wins it by a final of 4-1. The Silverhawks advance to the state semifinals.
I think we came out with a little nerves to start out with. We had some moments, but we calmed down and played within ourselves. We're comfortable. We got used to this, and we like a big field like this. It allows us to play the way we want to play. With the talent that we have in midfield, it plays into our hands.
Meanwhile, Lincoln East taking on South Sioux City in the quarters. First half action, South Sioux City on the attack. Brian Errol goes upper 90. That would put the Cardinals in front 1-0. East answers, though, in the second half. Jonah Garvin, one of the best players in the city, from outside the box, puts it in the back of the net. 1-1 is the score. Then later it's tied up ones when South Sioux gets the game winner from Arturo Lopez, who heads it in. South Sioux City gets the victory by a final of 2-1. Grand Island, nationally ranked at one point this season, the Islanders were. GI facing Omaha West Side today. Second half, off the free kick. Ball remains loose, and West Side would convert. It's Robert Wiseman for the goal, 2-0. 2 goals came in 2 minutes for West Side. So Grand Island having to come from behind. 69th minute when Jose Harrow gets the goal off the deflection, but that's the only one that goes in for Grand Island. The Islanders are eliminated by a final of 2-1. Well, getting back to baseball now, the Lincoln Salt Dogs begin the 2014 season tonight. It's the first of 100 games of the regular season. Dogs manager Ken Oberkfell, who's in his second year, says the team with the best defense and pitching will likely win the American Association this summer. That's why the Dogs, in part, decided to overhaul nearly all of its pitching staff.
We really went out and tried to strengthen our pitching staff and brought in some pretty good bullpen guys. When we lost P.J. Zachi and R.J. Rodriguez had retired, basically, we knew we had to strengthen the back end of our bullpen again, and we did that.
The Dogs play at Kansas City tonight. Home opener for Lincoln is next Friday. Again, Nebraska baseball tonight against Illinois, 6:35. We'll be back with all the highlights and goodies from Haymarket Park tonight at 10. We're back with more news right after this.